Hello, and we're back again with another raid video, and in today's video we talk about a champion that you can get from in-game currency, and I mean that by we have gold bars. All you have to do is collect 100 fragments and you'll be able to get this champion from the bazaar, and his name is Drexthar Bloodtwin. Now it's not a full guide, but what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be taking this champion. Let's just show you the full stats, just to show you kind of how he's equipped. We're going to be taking him into the Frost Spider, somewhere that he is pretty badass. So we'll just jump into Doom Tower real quick, and we're going all the way up to 120. Okay, let's see, anybody else in the clan managed to defeat this boss? DeMarco, Double D, or DeMarca, yeah, and myself, so two people. He had a Valkyrie, Tila Gourmet, which is a very interesting champion. She does have a HP burn, but it's a very interesting champion. And with Syl, yeah, I can see what the team's doing, but yeah, interesting. Interesting that Tila Gourmet is still representing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use Drexthar against the Frost Spider, alongside Syl the Drakes for the heals. Every time she takes a turn, we get a heal. Hakorn will do a cleanse, Rotos damage. Even though I think we may take in, I want to try Royal Guard here, and Stagnite to break attack and break defense. So we're going to jump in. I'm curious why I took Rotos and not Royal Guard, but never mind. So when it comes to the Frost Spider, there's a couple of things you need to know about when you kill him. If you kill this spider and you are unlucky enough to not have a HP burn debuff placed, then it's going to come back to life. Probably 50% HP. I think is the more they come back, the HP goes just slightly slower, but it's going to come back to life. It's like revived by fire or something. So you want to make sure you have a HP burn champion that can throw up a HP burn and make sure that it's either A, constantly up, or B, you can place the HP burn when you need to just before you kill that champion to keep him down. That's all we're going to go for. So Drexthar in doing this is fantastic because of his passive, which we kind of should have went through, but if you attack him, there's a chance you're going to be getting HP burn. He puts out a provoke. He puts out a HP burn as well. He's a pretty, as far as champions go, one that you can buy shards from the bazaar for. He is quite remarkable. I mean, there's a lot of champions playing could have said to us, hey, take Crypt King Growler Biced Office, or take Tila Gormain. They could have gave us somebody so rubbish, but in return we got such a fantastic champion. So here we go. This is the main event. The small spiraling on the left will remove debuffs, or it's the right, one of the two. Don't spend much time messing with them, to be truly fair, but this spider will AoE decrease accuracy to make sure you cannot land your debuffs, so have accuracy high enough. AoE places block buffs and a heal reduction debuff on enemies under freeze, so you want a bit of resistance. 100% chance of placing a freeze debuff for one turn. The chance decreases to 50% instead of sorath under a HP burn. So when attacked, 20% chance placing a freeze debuff on the attacker for a turn. So he has a kit that all you hear constantly is HP burn. So what I want to do is with the Royal Guard, I think I want to We're going to go auto here because we should be 110% safe going auto, knowing that we have the HP dude here, the Spiderlings. So if we're lucky, she's gonna CC them, or we can get some provokes and little burns on the small Spiderlings, and that way kills the big one faster. But as long as we have the HP burn up, I did this previously on 1 point, was a nice hit. I previously did a video. 2 seconds. I previously did a video and I used Ultimate Gallic, who was a Twitch Prime champion. And the funny thing is, he kind of worked, but I just hate the part of his kit where my mummy arbiter or somebody needs to put up increased attack before he can land HP burn. That's so stupid. Given that you can have 4 or 5 champions depending on where you go, you do not need to have one basically there as a parent figure for Gallic because he's not old enough to be able to put on increased attack. Come on, it's just stupid as hell. Tila Gormain is a way worse champion. Granted, in the sense that she can place a HP burn, she's better. So let's just leave it there. Roagard is dead again, but that's fine. As long as we have HP burn, this could take as long as you really wanted it to. It would be no different. The spider is still going to die. If we don't have a HP burn, we can hit him as much as we want. He will continually come back to life, meaning we're going to get stuck in a cycle. So any other champion like Drexthar, there's Tila, there's Ultimate Gallic, there's Mordecai, who is quite ferociously insane. He is pretty good if you have a Mordecai. I do not. I'm quite saddened by it because of the fusion. He could come in here. You could team him with Achak the Bendarin. Fantastic team. Me, I personally want to see if I want to see if Drexthar can solo this. Now the waves will take longest, but could you take in Drexthar Bloodtwin because he heals from his HP burns? He's also in lifesteal set, as you can see. We're 5 minutes in and we're making steady damage. The only person that really has to stay alive is Drexthar. We don't need Royal Guard. We don't need Stagnite. We need Sil if we need a revive. Otherwise we're good. If we get debuffs, we get a cleanse from Hakorn. He will also do some damage on his A3, hopefully not kill himself. The only person we really need here is Drexthar Bloodtwin. So it is a very good question, can he solo this? He will heal off of his HP burns, he's going to heal because of lifesteal. So effectively, I've never seen my Drexthar's HP go reasonably low. And when it comes to the Frost Spider, Drexthar's your man to keep this spider down. He is the man to keep that HP burn up. Spider ain't coming back. That's the only thing with this spider. You can also go a different route if you have an Armiger, if you have, I think, Eviscerator. There is some other champions, Blood Gorge, there's Fenax. You can also go block revive. If you land, and Rotos can actually block revive. I think that's why Rotos was in here. I previously did it with Rotos and no HP burn. I just kind of had to make sure that I used his A2 to get 60,000 HP before the block revive was active on Rotos's A3. I did it that way. I've done it with Ultimate Gallic. You probably could do it with Tila, so an okay champion, not sure how long it would take. But the best one is just Drexthar Bloodtwin. The block revive is handy, but the HP burn, depending on your team, will work a lot quicker. The spiderlings at the side of this spider will die, which is kinda, it's not necessarily great. You kinda want them to be alive, maybe CC'd, slowly burning away, making sure the mother spider has damage. but we have no issues here. We've had HP burn for the majority of this battle, and I don't see really it falling off anytime soon. If Royal Guard hits a takedown, it is game over, and because of the HP burn that Sorath continually puts on herself by AoEing, she's doing the job for us. She is giving herself HP burn, meaning we've got nothing. We don't have to do nothing. So I am really tempted to see if Drexthar can solo this. And there you have it. Final boss, 162 turns. Could be a bit quicker, but nonetheless, it was a very safe victory. Royal Guard was just there for some extra damage to lower the HP. Stagnite decreased defense, although isn't required for HP burn. Hacker and Smash Lord, a cleanse HP, a little bit of damage if you require it, and still, in case you get some bad RNG, you need a revive. She can do that. She can put out stuns, decrease speed, and every time Syl takes a turn, you will get 10% of your HP healed back on yourself. So we will quickly go to champions. So I showed you Drexthar. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm lying. He does not have lifesteal on. I elected instead. I do apologise. It did not go lifesteal. The lifesteal, I think I remember that if I went lifesteal, he wouldn't have the stats that he has. So on the weapon, so some accuracy, a bit of speed, a bit of HP, because I want him to be a bit tanky to take a smack. So he's not down too easy. Crit rate, and don't necessarily want that, because I don't want to do too much damage. If I take him elsewhere, like normal spider, I want lower crit rate, so I can put out the burns and have the little spiralings alive and not die so quick. The helm is the same, HP, speed, a bit of resistance. I don't want to be debuffed too much. Defense, speed, resistance, HP. All defensive kind of base stats with speed that ensure I'm going to stay alive, I'm going to be faster, and I'm not getting debuffed. Defense percentage on the gloves to build up. So 4k defense, 50 plus k HP. HP has a nice couple of double rolls. Accuracy, resistance, same again. HP with accuracy chest. Resistance 12. Crit rate low again. Attack. I'm pretty sure I've maxed them out purely for the mission for Ratmandu. And speed in the boots. Accuracy, resistance, a bit of damage. And that's pretty much it. Accuracy banner, HP and HP on the rings. That's all you need. You can definitely do lifesteal, and I feel like if he is to solo that, it might actually be lifesteal you would need. But nonetheless, I'll show you the final stats of Drexthar again. Drexthar Bloodtwin is your Doom Tower VIP. He's your Spider VIP. He's your Ice Golem VIP, because he can solo Ice Golem, he can solo the dragon. You may even be able to solo Spider. If not, I'm pretty sure there are people who are close to it, just like Tyrant can solo it. So guys, get into the market in the bazaar and buy fragments for this champion like I did. Get 100, and then when you get to use him, you will fall in love with him. He looks badass. He's got flaming nipples that are on fire. That's just how it is. But he's great. And when it comes to Sorath the Frost Spider, he's going to be smacking her and making sure that she doesn't get back up again. Yes, that is the video for today. Thank you for checking it out. If you liked it, please like the video. If you love it, please subscribe. I hope this was informative and helpful. And as always, I will see you soon.